Hey y'all, and welcome to the Southland Piper. I'm your host Tim. Hope you're doing well today. We'll have this Kriswill that I'd like to work on, so let's turn around to the workbench and get started. Let's take a closer look. It's I guess a Dublin design. We've got quite a bit of carbon on the rim. Not terrible, but quite a bit. The bowl has a little bit of carbon cake toward the top. The bottom is pretty bare. It's pretty Briar. Shape 506. Oh, excuse me, 509. There's the Kriswill nomenclature. It's called the Danish Clipper, handmade in Denmark. There's a view of the Briar. Got a looks like a fill right there. It's the only thing I see on this one. There's that rim again. Stem looks to be in good shape. Logo on the stem there. Stem fits nicely. Not very dirty at all on the inside of that mortise. Pass light nicely. No obstructions. Nice little pipe. All right, let's get started. Did notice that I've got a few more fills on this one. It's pretty Briar, but it's got some fills. Here's two more here and one there. A small one there. So a few fills. I guess that's what I pointed out earlier. I thought it was on the front side, but one here, two here, a very small one there. That's all I see. I think the biggest job on this pipe will be to get the carbon off the rim. The stem, the oxidation is fairly light. I think I'll just buff this, give it a light sanding and a buffing. I don't think I'm going to put it in the deoxidizer. Let's see how dirty this stem is. Fairly small stem. Let's see if it'll, yeah, that'll pull through nicely. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be very dirty. It doesn't look dirty at all. Not really getting anything. Whoops, got crooked on me. One more. Yeah, can't complain about that. Okay, let's take a look at this shank. See how dirty we are there. Not anticipating it to be very dirty at all. A little bit. Well, let me continue with this, and I'll be back as soon as I've got it cleaned out, and we'll also run the mortise reamer through it. I don't know that much will come out, but we'll do that as well. I'll be right back. All right, let's see how dirty this mortise is. I have not used my reamer yet. Not very. Let's see here. Boy, reamer barely fits. Just a little bit. Now typically when I do that, I'll get more crud out of that mortise. We'll see. Yeah, see it, there's the last one that I took out before I used the reamer and then after using the reamer. So it just really helps to loosen stuff up. Let's dry this out and see what it looks like. Well, there we go. You can see where that mortise reamer kind of cut into the edge. Well, don't really cut, just kind of scrapes more along that edge. You can see that fresher briar right there, but not very dirty at all. Okay. Next thing we'll do is let's clean up this briar, this stumble. All right, let's work on this bowl a little bit. Let's get it reamed out. Let's see here. Very conical shaped. So we'll have to do it in different stages. Let's see how we're coming along here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me finish reaming on this and then we'll continue on. Yeah, let's take another quick look at the bowl. Reamed out nicely, no problems. So I will be using my before and after briar cleaner to clean this briar, but I'm going to touch on another method that I've shown from time to time, and it's Q-tip and saliva. And it works really well. What I do is after each smoke, I just lightly run a Q-tip and saliva over my bowl rims. I got a thing about not really liking carbon buildup on top of rims, and it just does a good job of keeping the rim clean. And I could clean this isn't terrible carbon, and I could clean it with Q-tip and saliva, but you can see that it does a decent job of cleaning that off. Just a little elbow grease. So let's get this cleaned up. I'm gonna take a little bit of painter's tape and go around the stemel. Kind of protect it from the compounds. And I'm going to try to stay off of this stamping on the stem a little bit. See if we can preserve a lot of it. All right, let's take it to the buffer. Well, the stem looks good now. The logo still looks pretty nice. I'm gonna do a little fill in on it. This is a lacquer stick fill in, and we'll just rub that back and forth and it will start to melt. And then we'll give that a couple of minutes, and then we'll just buff it off with a paper towel. Try not to bear down on it too much. There we go. Looks good. On these older pipes, they got stamped logos. It's just hit or miss on whether you can fill one in or not anymore. So this one was still deep enough we could fill it in. So stem is completed. Let's get back to the stemel. Take one more look. There we go. Get focused. One more look. That's that spot that I cleaned off with the Q-tip and saliva. I'll use the before and after Briar cleaner. If you have some of that cleaner, I just use this as just a paintbrush, and I'll use it. Be sure always mix it real well before using it. We'll just put a nice coat on there. Plenty up on the rim. Don't know how well that the inside edge of the bowl is cut in at an angle a little bit. Those are usually the hardest places to get clean. Do my best not to do any sanding on this, but that's the hardest spot usually to get clean. All right, let me wrap that, and we'll give it 20 minutes. Our 20 minutes is up. Hopefully we'll clean most of that off. You know, I mentioned that inner edge of the bowl rim. If you think about it, it gets more carbon and heat and abuse than about any part of the rim. So that's why it's kind of tough to clean or get clean. I'm gonna scrub this for 3 or 4 minutes, and let me do that, and I'll be right back. All right, our time is up, and this is just water. Let's see what we end up with. All right, focus. There we go. A little bit of carbon there. It's not terrible. Let's see here. This is alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Some pretty briar. Yeah, I know a lot of people use Murphy's oil soap, and I used it for a long time. Still have it on my workbench over here. But one of the big differences I see between Murphy's oil soap and the before and after products, the Murphy's tends to lift a lot more of the dye out of the briar than the before and after cleaner. And that's one reason I really like it a lot better. I don't have to restain pipes as often as I used to when I was using Murphy's. So that's another good. It works well, but it's also gentle, I guess, on the stumble itself. I don't think I want to sand this rim. If we end up with a little carbon steel on the inside of this rim, I'm going to just leave it. All right, we're going to let that dry and then we'll buff it up. Well, here's the finished pipe. I think it turned out really well. Stem looks good. The rim, I'm really happy with. Some pretty briar. Nice little pipe. Thank you for sharing your time with me today and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.